We're back in the 1910s, and the baby is complaining about it being cold in the house. Cooper, you were born in the wrong generation then. Sullivan needs to level up his fitness for work. Our adopted sister's husband is still with us. He will die in the war. He's attracted to our wife. His love life has been pretty drama-free. No breakups, no cheating. Stay away from my wife. I sent him to feed the piranhas, and he fell in.
Sure, Jan.
Alright, this time I made him jump in. It was pretty quick, too. Oh my god, my chicken. The coop is disgusting.
That smell. The kind of smelly smell. The smelly smell that smells smelly.
And of course, now that he's dead, the cow plant is ready. One of Sullivan's co-workers needs help at work. Help out. Performance gain small. Apparently, we were supposed to rally the team. Our spinach evolved, and our uncle's wife's brother died. Our aunt called and then hung up. I hope her husband didn't die. Lindsay's brother Wyatt needs to enlist in the war. He's stealing my bread.
Some of you may die.
The magic 8-ball says he can live. It's time for her other brother then.
Bruh.
I asked the magic 8-ball about Silas, and it said, "So it shall be." I'm sorry. Eat the cake. Of course he's afraid of the cow plant now. You should be. Sullivan needs to level up his fitness, and I'm surprised he isn't freezing to death. We took a trip to our Aunt Emery's house. Her husband is still alive. She aged up into an elder, and I aged up her children. Her son will have to fight in the war.
But it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
She's asking her magic future cube if she'll lose another son to the war. It cannot predict now. Where's my son? Oh my god, he's at the edge of the world, buried in the snow.
That's my son! That's my boy!
Sullivan acquired the gourmet cooking skill and became active. Lindsay leveled up her cooking and completed the next part of her aspiration. Now we need to basically level up our skills and gift our knits. Cooper became a toddler. He's independent. He's also destructive. Of course he is. Lindsay leveled up her knitting and gifted a knit to her brother. It didn't count. Our Aunt Emery's husband died, and Cooper is a light sleeper. I renovated the guest bedroom into Cooper's room. I want to have a backup child.
Bruh.
A chick hatched, and I tried again with the gift, and he didn't like this one. Now Lindsay is screaming internally. My bread!
Stay back, I got a chainsaw!
It's not a meal, please. You know what? Whatever. Just eat my bread. I was gonna use it as an ingredient. Sullivan traveled to his sister Lily's house to age up her children. He leveled up his cooking. That's one twin and the other. I went to her aunt's house to look for her husband's grave, but it wasn't there. This one was his mother. The cow plant is ready.
Excellent.
Thanks for eating my bread. Oh my god, Grim was just waiting at the chicken coop. I'm getting Sullivan the savant trait because it's taking forever to level up our fitness. He finally leveled up and then passed out in the snow. Why are these rocks glowing? I don't like that that's so close to our house. Now Cooper is sad about losing his uncle. All the death the war has caused will lead him down the criminal path. I updated his outfits and there's a fire. Oh my god, the chair. I hate when the rugs turn to ashes. Save Cooper from the fire. No, he needs to go to sleep. Now they're all afraid of fire, and Sullivan has a fear of being cheated on. Lindsay leveled up her knitting and gifted her brother a knit, and it still doesn't work. I'd like to finish university. I already told you. You can't have an education. Apparently we need to gift them from the inventory, not from the pie menu. And of course he hated that one, so it didn't work. What happened to make you feel this way? She gave Sullivan a sweater, and what was that? I don't think this was it. Sweater curse? They say couples with the sweater curse are destined to break up.
What?
So this sim should be very, very careful. 7 days? I wanted another baby. I added the graves to their appropriate lots and switched into Emery's household and held a funeral so I could spawn her husband's grave in her inventory. Now he can rest in peace with their son. Cooper hates bedtime, and our plants evolved. It's time for our sister Lily's husband Jonas Goth to enlist. The magic 8-ball says he can live. Lindsay raised her parenting skill, and she's actually really good about taking care of Cooper autonomously. We went to visit Sullivan's sister Alvetta in Chestnut Ridge, because I thought I'd be able to fish. But apparently it snows here, and she doesn't like the knit Lindsay made. We went to Oasis Springs, and Emery is playing chess with a werewolf. Lily and her husband are here. Who's watching your toddlers? I'm not watching my toddler. Graduation? Isn't it a little late for that? Emery doesn't like Lindsay's knit either. Sullivan raised his fishing skill and wants another child. We can feed our cow plant since the magic 8-ball is being generous today. He leveled up his gardening from that. Lindsay showed off her knits, and the curse is real. I guess we're not gonna be having that second child. Sullivan is fine because no one's died in the war today. And Lindsay has a fear of being cheated on. She started a fire making breakfast for Cooper. My rug! No! The mail lady came inside to see. Please, I don't want to have to replace everything in this kitchen. I'm lazy. Well, at least she conquered her fear from that. Now Cooper is outside crying. And Lindsay leveled up her cooking. Sullivan got a promotion to warrant officer, and we have another medal. And now Sullivan is the next one to go to war.